Wake up and move. Justin Arnold back here again at Flex MP. Bring another Movement Monday. And this one is all about shoulder mobility, active recovery, things like that. This is something that I did today. I was driving this weekend. I was in a lacrosse tournament for my daughter. My 12-year-old daughter was down in New Jersey, which is about 5 hours away from us. And so from the driving there, the driving back, some sitting around watching a game, create a lot of tension up in this area. And a lot of you can relate from your life now, whether it's work or whatever, we tend to develop a lot of tension. So today I decided to show you that video because it really helped open me up, get focused on my movement, and just wake my life up. Because things that you may not have known is posture. Yeah, while it affects, while this affects our posture, it can actually affect our breathing. It can also affect our mood by affecting our facial muscles. I'll go over all that today in our Movement Monday because this is another way to get you moving better, definitely feeling better physically and mentally. And then again, when we're moving better and feeling better, we're living a better life. So all that today on your Movement Monday. Okay, so we got 4 movements. We're gonna go over shoulder, and we'll go over some of those other things like the why, the how, and the benefits of. So this first one, you're gonna be laid down in this prone position, so face down, and you're just gonna do these shoulder lifts to what I like to call is a reverse snow angel. So you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together, which creates some activation. This is also going to help open up the front part of the shoulders, the chest, the anterior side, and then you're just gonna squeeze, lift, and reach, really opening up those shoulders and lats. And then you're just going to do those reverse snow angels, keeping the hands off the ground as best you can, opening up your shoulders and then reaching. Now, if you're doing this and you start to feel like a cramp area there around your traps, your shoulder blades, that's not all uncommon. You just need to loosen that up maybe a little bit more. Maybe this is too intense for you. So some things could be just moving around, shaking, some things like this, like a reverse lat pull down, could just be some rotations. Just have fun with it. But that in itself, could be just lifting up and that. Just get some blood flow movement, some easier movement patterns, and then go into this. So you might need to do some mobility on some of this before you do the mobility exercise that I'm demonstrating. See how I'm doing that? Maybe 10 or so reps of these, nice and controlled. You could even just set a clock for a minute or a minute and a half. So that's that one. And then next one's a little more intense, some primal stuff, some core work. You're going to do an underswitch to a crab reach. So knees are off the ground. You're going to rotate in, press through, lift, and reach. Come back down. Now this is opening up your shoulder here because you're getting that stretch right here. Then you're actually opening up your hips, but then you're opening up your lats. It's very common. And now if this is too hard, you could start out like this, squeeze your shoulder blades and do a few of these. So again, one of those, do some mobility before you do the mobility exercise. Now, and if you're ready for a more advanced version, you could actually start with your hand. You see how that? Now this one's really hard. You got to make sure that you have the strength and stability. We come into that under switch, really open up, and then at that crab reach. This might actually feel like you're breaking your arm off. Not quite. But if you're not there yet, don't force it. So again, start with your fingers pointing that way instead of this way, and then under switch, open that up, press down in, and reach that lat. And really reach, open it up, and then come back down. That one maybe 5 each side again. Could just be where you set a clock for a minute. Third one, just some child's pose rotation. So you're sitting back, getting that low back stretched. You're just gonna rotate in and out. Fix this, that actually kind of had to fix my bracelet. It was actually hurting on the wrist. So thumb out, external rotation, internal rotation. It might be hard at first, and again, you might feel some of that cramping on that shoulder blade region, so you might need to loosen it up. Something like this again, something like this, like these floor wall slides. And then just go back to it about 10 or so, whatever feels good. And then you're in this quadruped area. So this one's good too, just kind of getting the scapula moving. And then this one, you're getting a little bit wider. And all you're gonna do, alternating sides, and you might need to readjust the hands, just like that. And make sure you're breathing through it. This one's great. And I put these in this order. If you can do them this order, if not, like for example, that underswitch to crab reach, if you're not really fully open or awake yet, mentally and physically, you could end with those and maybe bop this one to the third instead of the last. But again, play around with that, breathe through it. Again, like we said, it's not just for physical, but the mental. So the physical obviously will open it up, improve your posture, which we know is key. That'll open up your lungs, but when you're here, you start breathing into your chest. It's hard to get like nasal diaphragmatic breathing, which if you don't know by now is a better way to breathe. So that creates a stress response on your body, which can tense things up even more, create some stress on the mind. But also, when you're in this posture, things start rounding, it actually affects your facial muscles, pulls those down. And when it may sound silly, that affects your mood. Think about a frown. Well, if you were to frown all day, it may seem silly and you think you might have control, but you really don't. You're actually sending a message to your brain that you're sad or depressed or something like that. So that's where posture comes in. So poor posture literally affects you not only physically, but mentally. So these exercises, just doing them, yeah, it's gonna get blood flowing to help your physical and mental state, but it also affects your posture, which helps your physical and mental state too. So a lot of reason to do this. So even if you're not a workout person like me, or you're into working out, or you're a fitness junkie or whatever, we should all be moving. Our bodies were meant to move. And this could be something that you could do at work, in the morning, or at night, again, to really get you feeling better, moving better, and then living better. So we hope you take this one on, try this little workout routine. If so, let us know. And then give it about a week or two of doing it consistently. Let us know how you feel. Really analyze yourself. Have some self-awareness on your physical state and your mental state, because we guarantee if you're not doing anything like this and you start, you're going to see some massive improvement that's going to have a domino effect in other areas of your life. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope this one helps you guys. We love the support. We love you guys continue watching. And if you need anything or have any suggestions, let us know. Take care. Peace and love. Hey, thanks for checking out videos just like these. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click on notifications below to stay up to date on all these videos that we post here throughout the week. And again, tag a friend underneath if you think they might benefit from these videos. And if you need further training or further information or a little more personalized programming to meet your needs, we can create a customized roadmap to meet your needs here at FlexMP. Just click on that link below. Again, contact us today at FlexMP to get you moving better, living better, and feeling better.